Hello. Hi, I'm back again. Um, I haven't done a vlog on here for a while. The last vlog I did, I was talking nonsense. Anyway, I'm back just talking about different subjects. When I was rehearsing a minute ago, I couldn't stop talking about the subject, and now I've gone live. I can't really think about what I'm talking about, but it will come. It will come. I'm actually from England, as people must know. I don't have an American accent, but I tend to put one on, not for any particular reason. I just like doing it sometimes. I feel like it's more of an expressive accent. I do speak French as well, but I'm not like exactly really fluent in it, so I won't speak French on a YouTube video, unless you want me to. I can say, and my name is Belinda, and I live in England. Je m'appelle Belinda, et j'habite à l'Angleterre. Anyway, and my mum is from the Seychelles, so therefore they speak French or broken French, which is Creole. And I'm going off the subject again, and I warned myself not to do this. Go back to the American accent, please. Okay. Um, yeah. Anyhow, today the inspiration behind what I'm doing today is the fact that I do erotic writing and romance and various other non-fiction and but as a writer, like I was saying today on Twitter, the same way an actor has to get into a role before they do anything, they've got to psychologically prepare themselves. And if you think of this current actor that I have an obsessive, you're telling too much information again. Yeah, there is an actor that I have an obsessive crush on. Again, I tend to go through obsessions. My latest obsession is Doug Ray Scott. I think he is or used to be married to this actress called Claire Forlani. I don't know if they're still together. I'm not sure. I'm hoping that they're not. Not in a bad way, Claire. I'm sure you've had enough of him now. But yeah, I don't know why. But I don't know if I'd seen him in films, and I didn't think anything of him. Maybe a few years ago, I thought it was okay when I watched him in the film. But for some reason, recently, I've developed a crush on him. And my accent's coming back now. When I'm feeling natural, it comes back. It's come back. I don't know what type part of the USA this accent's supposed to be from. Anyway, back to the subject. Um, yeah. So basically, like I said, Doug Ray Scott. I watched him in like he puts on accents. I mean, I'm going off the subject, but I watched him in Jekyll and Hyde. He's actually Scottish. Okay, I swore I wasn't going to be silly, but anyway, he's Scottish. The Americans would say he's Scottish. The Scottish people would say Scottish. So he's actually Scottish, but same as Gerard Butler, they put on accents for their acting, and they do all sorts. Okay, they go to acting school, and as we must know, and they get taught all sorts of stuff. I mean, I've watched this thing. I'm going off the subject, but I will have to. It's important. There's a thing called Behind the. I've got an English accent again. Don't worry. Basically, there's a thing called Behind the Actor's Studio, which is where an actor is interviewed by a guy, I can't remember his name now, and people who want to be or training to be actors and actresses will learn from real life actors as to how they actually got into the part, and everything about a film, from the set to the director, how they even got into directing, if they did get into directing, all stuff like that. And it's very interesting. Like I said, to become an actress, there's a bit more to being able to just turn on the tap as and when required. But so therefore, the same does apply with writing for me anyway. Like I was saying before, a lot of writers, let's say erotic writers, for them it's complete fantasy that they're writing about. It's not based on what's going on in their real life. Unfortunately, or fortunately for me, my erotic romance tends to be based upon what is happening in my life. So therefore, like I said, or what I was saying when I was rehearsing this video earlier, when I write about rejection, I am writing because I've been rejected. So therefore, when I have been rejected, that's the best time for me to write about rejection. If that makes sense, obviously. So because that feeling is heightened. It's like writing a journal of what you're going through, except you're not actually writing as if you're saying, oh, I'm feeling this or I'm feeling that. You're putting it into a character's perspective. So when like the ebook I'm supposed to be doing, which I haven't done, and I did promise people that I was going to be finished, but unfortunately different things happened and I haven't actually started work on it properly. I began really briefly, that Fatal Seduction was supposed to be about a woman's attempts to forget a guy that left her with, you know, much trouble. She doesn't do that very well, and it was based on the fact that I was tormented by someone that left. You know, I wasn't properly dating him, but I was seeing him, and he did have someone else as well. So it's about the torment of that, the rejection, or not seeing someone again, or not hearing from someone, and not knowing whether you're going to hear from them. You know, hoping you might, thinking you will, having the hope, but at the same time not having the hope because you think they may never see you, and you're caught between the excitement of and the lust and the desire of the fact that you may see them again, as well as the anguish of never seeing them, and it's conflicting. And I like to write about that when I'm going through it, and I also sing, so therefore I will write songs about that too, if I can. But what I'm saying today is that lately I've been more curious about, and I did do a vlog before about bisexuality and homosexuality and stuff like that. And at the moment it's not a taboo thing, but still with a lot of people this subject is taboo. And of course I think as human beings we are still analysing it and researching it. Like say what we learned 10 years ago is different to 5 years ago, and I'm sort of thinking that because I was looking at porn on the internet, as I do, but you do as a writer anyway, but I wasn't doing it for writing purposes anyway at the time. But I'm just saying that it's interesting to look at porn to get a perspective of different things when you're writing. Some authors do it maybe, but some don't, but I tend to, and I'm saying that I'm trying to get an insight like into gay guys and why they go gay. Like some guys say that they were born like that, some guys have had experiences which made them that way, some of them were straight and they became gay, or some of them were straight and then they became bisexual and then they turned gay, and after they went back to being bisexual and back to, and same with women as well. Maybe like Jodie Foster, I think she had an experience of apparently she was lesbian, then she was bisexual, now she's back, and I don't know. But they say Tom Cruise said he was gay. The newscaster I hear, I don't know if that's true, I'm not speculating, but I think I googled it, it might not be true, I'm not sure. They say the CNN newscaster guy Anderson Cooper is, I'm not sure. When I see him in an interview, he doesn't come across as being gay to me. Like I say, the stereotypical kind of camp gay that we see, we associate gay men to be slightly, he doesn't come across that way. He seems very sort of a man's man. So what I analysed is that if they're saying he is gay, is it he wasn't before, but he turned it, and has he turned back? I don't know. So like I said, this is speculation. Luckily I'm not a real journalist because I could get sued, but I'm just saying that, I wanted to be a journalist, and like I say, now I write. You want to know what makes things tick, what makes people tick, why things happen, and you want to sort of know, like I do write about gay and bisexuality, so therefore if I'm writing about that, I want to have an insight behind it completely. When I do watch gay stuff, I sometimes get more turned on watching it, thinking that the guy is bisexual or straight. For some reason it turns me on more, and this thing, I mean, I do get turned on watching the gay men, yes, but I think the fact that they're totally gay and not into women at all, that I hate women or something, it kind of makes me think, oh no, why do you hate women so much? Why would you hate all women because of a few women? That's the same as me saying all men are the same when they're not. So sometimes that does upset me that gay guys on their Twitter go, oh yeah, add me, no women please. But okay, maybe they just think women are silly and superficial and emotional or something like that. And yes, we are. I don't have a lot of women friends because I think women are a bit silly and over emotional sometimes. But like I said, I've gone completely off the subject, and it's a total waste of time of this video. So watch my next video and I'll carry on as to the inspiration behind my writing. Okay, carry on and watch part 2 of this video. Okay, thank you, bye.